Hello! Hello, everybody! I am going to share this in my, in my news feed. Before I start, I'm going to share it in my news feed. And so that's done. Hello, everybody! I'm Teacher Robert. Okay, we're going to wait for other people to join us. Good afternoon, everybody. Magandang hapon. Can you hear me? Hello, everyone. Can you comment? Can you hear me? I wonder if you can comment. Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Do. I'm waiting for other people to join us. Are you able to comment? We're going to do some watercolor this afternoon. Hello. Hello, we're just waiting for other people to join us. Hello, everyone. Oh, okay. I can see your comments now. Thank you. Oh, for a while there, I was like, am I the only one here? Okay, now I see your comments. Hello, everybody. Hello, Helen, Grace, Val. Okay. Danielle, Adia, Christian, Laugh, Marie, Jasmine, Mika, Joy. Hello! I can finally see your comments. For a while there, I thought I was the only one here. Goodness gracious me. This online thing is crazy. Alrighty, everybody. So, welcome to Robert. My name is Robert Alejandro. Some people call me Teacher Robert. Hi, Christian and Abigail and Natalie. So yeah, some people call me Teacher Robert, and my real name is Robert Alejandro, and I'm an artist. And I'd like to welcome all of you to the Globe Platinum Art online workshop that I'm conducting this afternoon. Okay. And this afternoon we're going to do crazy faces. Are you ready, Mary, Rose, and Charlie, and Joy, and Geeka? Crazy faces. And we're gonna use watercolors. Okay. Do you have watercolor? Hi, Kay. We're gonna do watercolor faces this afternoon. Are you ready? So this afternoon, I have some paper. small paper, and what I did was, this is watercolor paper. So it's very nice to paint with watercolor. So ito ay watercolor paper. So sobrang maganda siyang kulayan with watercolor. But you can use any paper you have. So syempre, kailangan din natin ng tubig. Of course, we'll need some water. And then I have two brushes with me. One's a little thicker, one's a little thinner. And these aren't special brushes. Hindi siya super mahal brush. This is actually very cheap, made in China, no problem. So cheap. But what I like about it is soft siya. It's soft, malambot, and it's pointed. This one too, I can make it into a very thin, pointed brush. So that's important to me. It doesn't matter kapag hindi kailangan mahal yung brush, pero para sa akin, mas gusto ko yung malambot at pointed. Okay? Tapos, meron akong watercolor. And again, you don't need expensive watercolor. For most of my life, I've been using this Prang! It's my favorite Prang brushes. What a mess! Teacher Robert, that's a mess. Hello, Charmaine! Alrighty! So, ready na ba kayo? Meron na ba kayong papel at watercolor at brush at tubig at importante pala, kailangan natin ng tissue paper. We need tissue paper as well. Hello, Chris! So, kapag wala kayong watercolor, of course, pwede kayong gumamit ng maski na pang drawing. And you can draw crazy faces with me. Is that okay? Tapos, ang balak ko nga, yung ipipinta ko this afternoon, I'm going to give it away. So, maybe I'm gonna pick from your comments who I'm going to give some of these drawings I'll make this afternoon. Is that alright? Do you like that? Do you want to get an original watercolor painting from Teacher Robert? It's okay if you don't want to have an original watercolor painting from Teacher Robert. No problem, because I know you can make your own. Alright, you know what? Let's start. Enough of this blabbering, Teacher Robert. So again, I'm Robert Alejandro. I am an artist, and you are watching and joining the Globe Platinum R of Art in the Park. Yippee! Did you see the Art in the Park website? Oh my goodness! It's so cool, all these artworks. So, what I'm doing is linulublog ko yung brush sa tubig para maging malambot. And then, if you're going to do crazy faces, you have to be a little crazy as well. Are you ready? Okay. The truth is, I'm not going to think much. I'm just gonna have fun because Teacher Robert's workshop is more than anything fun. So I'm gonna get orange because crazy faces aren't really normal. Okay, let's start with some, let me see, shapes. Okay, I'm using the big brush. Do-de-do-do-de-do. And you have to sing with me. If you want to get an artwork, you have to sing with me. You have to sing with Teacher Robert. If you're gonna get an artwork of crazy faces, I'm not sure why you want to have a crazy faces artwork though. Look at that. I'm mixing all these colors. At the start, I was using orange, tapos dito sa baba, I'm using yellow. And I'm just making a shape. A crazy shape. I'm not thinking much. maybe let's put a little neck over here. Are you watching? Is it clear? Hello, Flora, Clara, Kathy, and Aria. So you know what? So ngayon na, di ba, basang-basa yan. I'll put this aside para matuyo siya. Because like it'll be hard for me to paint over it kapag basa. So iwanan ko muna para matuyo. Tapos pwede na tayo gumawa ng iba pang mga face. So I'm gonna put it aside so it can dry. And then I'm going to make other faces. Alrighty. Hello, Pauline. Hello, Jerry. Are you painting with me? Let's use another color. Let's make kind of a profile this time. Alright. Hello, Emilia. Emilia wants to be an artist too. Well, I have big news for you, Emilia. You already are. Artist ka na, Emilia. You don't have to wait until you're older. You already are. I'm sure of it. Can a senior join my workshop? Flora is asking. Of course! Seniors and smaller people, no problem. So I am making like a profile. A while ago it was just a shape, but now it's a profile and I'm using the color blue. Hello, Charmaine. Charmaine, you can just draw for now, and then you can color with crayons or whatever you have. But whatever you have, you can always create art, even if you have just a ball pen. Hello, Chica and Chelsea. So I'm using I love using watercolor because it has all this shading. Gusto ko gumamit ng watercolor kasi parang nakakapag-shading. Can you see the shading? Some parts are dark, some parts are light. How are you guys doing? Are you enjoying the lockdown? Does anybody enjoy lockdowns? Hello, Tessa Maria and Cara. So, I'm going to pick from your comments who's going to win some of these artworks. So we made a profile in blue and a yellow one. Hello, Flora! Flora says she is a senior and she's not allowed to go out. Then, Flora, you are perfect to do this kind of workshop. You can, while you're at home, you can do some art, which is so much fun, and you'll enjoy the lockdown. Hello, Casey and Cara. Charmaine says this is so boring. I agree. Hello, Garapata. Magandang hapon. So I'm going to get green naman. You know what? Ibang korte naman yung gagamitin ko. So iniwan ko nga I'm leaving these to dry while I'm making more shapes for our crazy faces. And you know what? I'll show you something. This is a funny shape. I want to make a funny shape. So this is green. Hello, Mike and Tet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make white of the eyes already, because you can hardly make white eyes after you've painted everything in watercolor. And I'm going to change the color midway. I'll show you. I put blue, so this face is actually gonna have different colors, that means it's gonna be a really crazy face. So yes, I'm really not thinking. I'm just enjoying. So Flora, when you do your art, you don't have to be intimidated. So walang dapat ikatakot sa paggawa ng art. You can just really just have fun. Hello Zoe, Journey, and Ava. So I'm continuing the funny shape of this face. It's so weird. Don't you think it's strange and weird? The shape of this face? Good grief. Well, later we'll add like noses and hair and we'll see how that goes. If it doesn't go well, who cares? The important thing is we're having fun, right? And so I hope you're having fun. Having fun. Hello, Charmaine and Casey. So I'm gonna put this aside. So iwanan ko to ulit para matuyo, para madagdagan ko mamaya. Tapos ito, basa pa rin eh, oh. Okay, but you know, watercolor, it dries very quickly. So we're gonna have, we're gonna have enough time to, paint over this. This is a little dry already. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that fun? Looks like a dog's face, Chica says. Okay, we have a blue face, a green face. Let's make a red face. Hello, Sophia and Troy. Sophia and Troy says, we want to be artists like you. Well, you already are, Sophia and Troy. You don't have to wait. We already are artists. Hello, Yuri. Yuri is 8 years old. Wow. Alright, so I'm using red this time. So maybe let's make another profile. Maybe with a nose that's kind of straight. And maybe let's make room for lips. Like that. And then let's make a neck. And then, you know what? Let's make room for the eyes. But you guys can make your own face. You don't have to follow Teacher Robert's face, okay? So, and I started with red, and you know what? I'm gonna add a little yellow. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. So I love to mix colors. Yippee! Mixing watercolor faces. Hello, Charmaine said. She was the second one to come here. So I'm gonna put more water because if it's too thick, it'll have a hard time drying. How are you guys doing? Wow, this guy looks like he's on fire. Hello everyone, says Yolanda. So later when it's dry, we can put hair, we can put eyes, we can put cheeks, we can put all sorts of things, whatever you want. Oh my god, I can't believe it's already 5:20. No way, man. We just started. And these things aren't dry enough yet. How are we gonna finish? Oh my goodness. I'm not gonna care. I'm going to continue making faces. Hello, Wilfred. Wow. Hello, Ika and Gecka. Gecka says it looks like lava, man. What else? What color are we gonna use? I haven't used this color yet. Alrighty. It's a light blue. I'm going to start with the eyes. Sabi ko nga, mahirap, almost impossible to paint white on watercolor kapag nakulayan na ninyo ng ibang kulay. That's why I'm going to put the white of the eyes already. And then, so this is like a light blue or a light purple. But I'm gonna, again, change color midway. Hello! Does anybody want some of this artwork that I'm making? So this is a darker purple. I am not thinking. You know what? These faces look like they're aliens. What do you think? Are they aliens? Well, truth is some of us look like aliens, so you can't tell anymore who are aliens and who aren't. Wow, this face is 3 colors. That's crazy. How do you like that? That's so weird. That's so strange. Teacher Robert, do you know what you're doing? The truth is, not really. But who cares? Dring! Hello! And then let's put orange over here for the neck. Oh my goodness, that's a crazy face. Oh, that's insane, Teacher Robert. Well, that's what art is. You can do anything you want. There's all kinds of art. So it's all up to you. If crazy isn't your cup of tea, that's no problem. I'm putting like ears. And this ear looks smaller than the other ear. But does Teacher Robert care? Not one little bit. It looks like a popsicle, says Charmaine. Glenn says, it's an alien! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teacher Robert! Gekka says, it looks like a man in a mask. It's a popsicle for sure. I love it. People have their own ideas. We're making a lot. And it's already 5:23. You know what? I am itching to start putting details on our artwork. So I'm checking if some of these are dry so that I can start. Let's start because it's already 5:23 and I'm afraid if I don't start putting details, I won't be able to because our time would be up. I'm supposed to be done by 6. First of all, for those who came in late, my name is Robert Alejandro and I'm an artist, and some people call me Teacher Robert. And today I'm doing some watercolor drawings, crazy faces, and I want to thank Art in the Park and Globe Platinum R for this opportunity. Hello, Tina. Tina says, I'm trying not to think too much. Very good. Alright, so this is a little dry. It's still not as dry as I want it to be. So medyo tuyo na siya, pero mas gusto ko sanang mas tuyo, pero wala na tayong oras. Ito na lang kaya, mas tuyo yata ito. Sige. It looks like this is drier, so let's start with this. And what I'd like to do is start with hair. Green hair, green hair. Do you know anybody with green hair? I think I know someone. I have a friend. I'm not sure if her hair is green. I know sometimes it's purple. Her name is Olive. I love her. I miss you, Olive. I miss your hair. Olive loves to dress up, and that's just one of the special things about her. She's really special. So I'm thinking of my friends when I draw, even though they don't look anything like what I'm drawing. So iniisip ko yung mga kaibigan kong medyo crazy habang ginagawa ko yung crazy faces. Maski na hindi siya nagmumukhang mga kaibigan ko, it doesn't matter. So, look at that. Do you like that hair? I love that hair. So yun, the reason why I can paint over the yellow and have these straight lines is because tuyo na yung yellow. Mahirapan ako magkulay kapag hindi siya tuyo. I would have a very difficult time painting with a straight line if this were still wet. So right now I'm going to make a nose. So is Teacher Robert thinking of how the nose is gonna be? The truth is, I'm not. I really am not. You know what? I'm not even sure if this is a boy or a girl. It doesn't really matter. You know what? I'm gonna make it maybe someone with a beard. A beard. How do you like that? This person has a beard. Do do dee do do dee do do. Do you know anybody who looks like this? I love it. Maybe some of your friends look like this. Maybe your friend hasn't been to the barber shop for a while, and that's why they kind of look like this, with long hair, with long green hair. So this person actually has a beard. And let's put a mouth. So nagawa ko na yung buhok, yung ilong, yung beard. So ipapatuyo ko na naman yan. Habang pinapatuyo ko yan, punta naman tayo sa ibang shape na ginawa ko kanina. Alright? So maybe this is a boy because it has a beard, but you know, nowadays, who knows? So maybe let's make a girl this time. Alrighty, let's make one of my faces look like a pizza. That sounds perfect. Not a girl, merong beard, green beard. It's a boy. Avocado boy. That's right. Let's make the hair of this person. And again, I am not thinking whether it's a boy or a girl. Remains to be seen. And again, nowadays, does it really matter? Let's make really amazing hair, because these are amazing people. Maybe she's a singer. So while I'm drawing, I'm thinking, oh, what kind of a person is this? Maybe she's a world famous singer. That's why her hair is amazing. Shan says, my son loves art. That's so cool. So she has amazing hair, look. Because maybe she's a singer. A world famous singer. Right? And let's draw her eyebrows. Whoa. World famous eyebrows. And maybe since she's a singer, she's got maybe a lipstick. Some singers wear lipstick, and maybe she's got like makeup. So let's put on makeup over here, because she's a famous singer, right? And what else? Maybe she's got like let me see. Maybe she's got like pearls, because she's a famous singer. So I'm making up stories about our drawings. So it's so cool that you use your imagination and creativity. So ginagamit ko yung aking creativity para gumawa ng mga storya habang nagpipinta ako. Sabi ko, baka kwan siya. kilalang singer, mga awit. So, syempre kapag mga awit, meron din siyang parang malaking earrings. Kasi nga, madalas yung mga awit merong earrings na malaki. Whoa! Fancy earrings! 'Cause she's a singer! Well, Teacher Robert is a singer too. Do you like Teacher Robert singing? Do you like Teacher Robert singing? Do you think this singer has the same talent as Teacher Robert? La di da di da di da. Maybe let's put eyes already. There you go. Wow! So, again, ipapatuyo ko muna to. Tapos later, we can add more details and colors. Hello, Glenn likes that pearl necklace. Una says, looks like Wilma Flintstone. Yes, she actually does. That's true. Alright, so I'm going to go to the other faces na, again, kung siya, tuyo na siya. So, masarap siyang kulayan. Okay, look at this. This is crazy. I'm gonna do a crazy kind of hair, okay? Watch this, guys. Thank you, Bernadette. Charmaine says I'm better at singing. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this. Tatanggalan ko siya ng parang tawag dito ng pintura. I'm gonna make it dry, and I'm gonna make his hair like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna make his hair like my hair. This is Teacher Robert's hair, actually. Do you like my hair? I love my hair. This is Teacher Robert's hair. I think I need a shampoo. So, okay, I'm gonna tell you what this is. This is actually called dry brush technique. Nalala nyo, tinanggalan ko siya ng tubig. So, ayan o, parang tuyong-tuyo yung brush. So, yun, kaya siya nagkakaganyan. Kasi tuyo siya. Kapag hindi yan tuyo, hindi ganyan. So, isa siyang technique sa watercolor para gumawa ng buhok na parang kay Teacher Robert, na kailangan ng shampoo. Okay! Alrighty! Maybe we can have a mohawk. That's true. Let's make a nose. Let's make a nose, everybody. You know what? Let's make a funny little nose this time. There you go. A funny nose. Is that okay? And maybe let's put eyes. It's already 5:34. Believe it or not. The eyes are looking at his hair, thinking, you know what? It's time to have a shampoo, and let's put like eyebrows. You know what? This guy looks like Teacher Robert. Teacher Robert, are you doing a self-portrait? I didn't mean to. Teacher Robert has ears, so I'm gonna draw some ears. I kind of look like a monkey, don't I? Well, hello! And then let's make a mouth. Oh my goodness. I am sure this is Teacher Robert. Teacher Robert! Oh my goodness! Does Teacher Robert need a haircut? Or at least a shampoo? I think Teacher Robert needs a shampoo. Okay, enough of this. Teacher Robert, I'm gonna leave this aside. So iwanan ko muna para matuyo. Tapos mamaya tingnan natin kung dadagdagan natin. Maybe eye bags to make it really looks like Teacher Robert, right? Really make it like a self-portrait. Let's put eye bags later. Let's continue with the others. It's 5:36. Remember this one that someone said looks like Lava Man? So, a mohawk. Someone says, can someone make a mohawk? Let's do that. Sure. Why not? There's an insect. There's an insect. Alright, let's make a mohawk. Someone says mohawk. Teacher Robert will make a mohawk. Does Teacher Robert know how to make a mohawk? Let's see. Whoa, this is cool. Have you ever seen a real mohawk? I have. I have a friend. His name is Romeo Lee. And he was my friend in college. And he has a mohawk. I think he's one of the artists in Art in the Park. He's a very nice person. Hello everybody, how are you guys doing with your drawing? This looks like a mohawk. And at the same time, it looks like a walis tambo. Well, mohawks do look like walis tambo. So this is blue. And again, I'm going to change color midway and make it green. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the Globe Platinum Hour. I have another workshop, I think, on Saturday. I'm not sure. Is it on Friday? I'm not sure. And Saturday, I think. So you can join me there as well. Alright? Thank you to Art in the Park and Globe for doing this. So he's got a mohawk. That's a very cool mohawk if you ask me. How are you guys doing? Hello, Amanda! What brand is my watercolor? The truth is, it's a Japanese brand, and so I don't even know what it is. I'm going to make the eyebrows. And I'm gonna make the eyes. Wow, this guy's pretty intense. Lava Man looks pretty intense. And then you know what this is? These are lips, actually. We've got blue lips. What? Teacher Robert? Are you sure what you're doing? Where did I buy it? I bought it at National Bookstore, where I go all the time. I'm gonna put ears over here. Boy, this guy looks amazing. I think it's my portrait of Romeo Lee when he was a little younger. There you go. So this is the reason why I want a pointed brush, so that I can make a little bit more details. How do you like that? Kapanahon na ng 80s. Oh yes naman, punk rocker, yes. Oh naman, yes. Young people are like, what? 80s? Good grief, what's that? And then, you know what, let's put like cheeks here. Dope. How are you guys doing? Kamusta? So this is just having fun, right? You don't have to think, you know, you're not doing this for anybody. You're just doing this for yourself, actually. Just having fun. Which is a very cool thing to do, especially when you're on lockdown. So I'm putting little details because, and that's why I like a brush that's pointed. So I can make little details I'll show you. I can make a really thin line. Do you see that? Really thin lines. That's why I like pointed brushes. And you know what? I'm gonna give him a bow tie because he's going out. Maybe he's gonna perform. My friend Romeo Lee is part of a band, and maybe this is one of the bandmates of Romeo Lee. It's a punk band. Hello! Oh my gosh. Cheche Lazaro's panahon. Oh my goodness. I have nothing to say about that. So this guy is really dressed up because he's maybe gonna perform. It's amazing. So you can see I can, start putting details because the shape of the face is dry. So I'm gonna leave this aside again, and I'm going to go back to the masked man over here. And is it a man? I'm not sure if it's a man actually. Let's draw the hair. Hello everybody! Kamusta? Kamusta? Welcome to the Globe Platinum R, guys. I hope you're having fun. Thank you to Art in the Park. And I hope you can join me with my other workshops, which I'm not sure if it's on Saturday and Friday. I have to double check. Oh, this has funny hair. Funny, stylish hair. Cool, funny, stylish hair. You know what? I think this person is an artist. Not that artists have funny hair, but some of us do have funny hair, yes. And then let's put the eyes, the black of the eyes. And then, you know what? We haven't drawn glasses, so this time we're gonna draw glasses. Oh, I think she's an artist, or maybe she or he designs clothes. Not that people who design clothes look like this. Hello, Bernadette! Bernadette says, we're having fun. So that's very good. That's good news. And so while we're at it, let's do the nose. Isn't that fun? I like this person. I want to be a friend of this person because this person looks quite interesting. I'm not sure if this person would like me to be her friend though, because I'm not that interesting. My drawings might be much more interesting than I am. There you go. Oh, she puts on lipstick. Maybe she has a meeting in Zoom, so she put on lipstick today. I have a meeting in Zoom today. And maybe your eyebrows are red. Whoa, that's so cool. Red eyebrows. I've never seen anybody with red eyebrows. Do-de-do-do-de-do-de-do-do-de-do. 80s hair. He looks studious. Is he a he or a she? I don't know. That's the truth. I have no idea. You can decide for yourself. You know what? You can make stories. And you can make stories and decide whether he's a she or a he. Oh, I like this person. I want to be friends with this person. Looks very interesting. This is her color. Funny color. I like this person. Oh, maybe she's a teacher and she has Zoom classes. That's why she put on makeup. Getting ready for the classes for Zoom. Let's put like eyelashes. Oh, can you give her a name? Teacher something, I don't know. Alright, so let's put that aside again, and we shall continue with someone called this guy Avocado Man. Oh my goodness. And so let's put eyes. So you can make any kind of eyes using orange, and then I'm gonna use like another color for the eye. This guy doesn't look very friendly. Looks like a tough guy with tough hair and a tough beard. He's not smiling, that's why he looks a little bit tough. Maybe he's like tired of the lockdown, I think. But you never know. Maybe he's just thinking of something. He's thinking, I don't know. I have no idea what he's thinking. Oh, I have names for the teacher. Let's put like cheeks over here. Sometimes people look like they're tough, but actually they're not. Sometimes they're just shy. Sometimes they look like, whoa, this guy is dangerous and tough, but actually they're just shy. And you know what? Let's put, what else? Let's put a hat. We haven't drawn a hat, so let's draw a hat. There you go. You know what? I've got a hat like this. I got it when I was in Bolivia. Meron akong sombrerong ganito. Ganito. Nabili ko sa Bolivia. Ay, nako. Namimiss ko na yung Bolivia. I miss going out. He looks like a pirate, says Akalar. And while we're at it, let's put like a collar. So again, diba, I won't be able to do all of this if I didn't let the shape, the face shape dry first. I can only do this because, gosh, that looks like feet. He looks very strange. You know what? Let's just put shoulders because it's creeping me out. It looks like a head with feet. So I'm just gonna put like shoulders because I might get a nightmare. Keisha says, my face really looks tired of the quarantine. Maybe he looks like Teacher Robert. And then sometimes we can put like, you know, texture on the hair. He doesn't look so tough anymore, does he? There you go. You think that's crazy enough? Do you know anybody who looks like that? Someone is asking, how old is Teacher Robert? Does anybody know? I'm not going to hide my age. I'm quite proud of my age. You know what? This guy has a pet, and I'm gonna draw his pet. How are you guys with your drawing? Whoa. So what is it? What am I drawing, guys? And he's on his shoulder. Hello, AS and Janelyn and Maria Rafuerzo Lopez and Akalar. Anna says, I'm 35 years old. Oh my goodness. Does this look like 35 years old? Does this look like 35 years old? Does this look like... So can people guess my age? Are we gonna... Is this what we're gonna talk about, my age? I don't think so. We're not gonna learn anything from my age. If you have questions about the art, I would gladly answer, but my age is not very interesting. So again, ipapatuyo ko muna ito. Tapos balikan natin yung ibang ginawa natin. I'm 112! Oh my gosh. That's amazing. I like that. 112! I'm so young. Lillian says I'm 10 years old. So let's put like, what do you call these, like hair stuff, like, oh, fancy, like, you know what, this girl, as I said, maybe she's siguro mga awit siya, tapos bago siya lumabas, pupunta siyang, tawag dito, beauty parlor para gawin yung kanyang buhok, tapos kakanta siya ng la la la, like she's an opera singer. She's a classy opera singer. So maybe let's put some classy clothes. Classy orange clothes. Does that look like classy orange clothes? I think these are more like from Ukay Ukay. Hey! Nothing wrong with Ukay Ukay clothes. Would watercolor pencils work for this? Yes, definitely. It'll work a little different, but yes, definitely. For sure. Let's go again. Iwanan ko muna to. Tapos, balikan natin. Yung self-portrait ko, tingnan natin kapag maayos natin. I look like a monkey. I really look like a monkey. Nothing wrong with that. In fact, maybe that's the best. That's the best. I can use this as my profile pic. My profile pic in Facebook, right? But hey, at least I shaved. I shaved for my class today. I really, what do you call this? Oh, since this is me, I'm going to draw my pet dog because I have actually I have 6 new pet dogs. I love them so much. They were born during the quarantine. So that's my doggy. But I'm gonna like make his ears like green. My pet doggies eat so much. They eat so much. Gosh, I can't believe it. And then when they see me, they lick me. So I'm going to draw the tongue of my pet doggy. Yippee! How about a hat for Teacher Robert? Let's draw a hat for Teacher Robert. Just to hide a bit of that hair. That crazy hair. I'm gonna draw the Bolivian hat that I bought in Bolivia. Well, it doesn't hide much of my hair. Too bad it doesn't hide much of the hair. But do I look as if I care? Not really. I didn't expect to draw my own portrait this afternoon. Guys, it's 5:56 and it looks as if we did a pretty good job. Let's look at what we did. We did Teacher Robert. It's Teacher Robert because this is my hair using dry brush technique. And that's me with my silly grin and my lovable dog. One of my 6 lovable doggies. I look like a monkey. Yes, doggos help with the quarantine blues. And aside from that, this is the tough guy. Oh my goodness, let's finish the birdie. We have just a few more minutes. Let's finish the birdie over here. And again, I can do the bird's wings because I let it dry first. So that's a very important lesson to learn. Let your watercolors dry before you want to add more details. So this is Mr. Tough Guy, also with a Bolivian hat and a pet bird. He's not very friendly right now. I think it's because of the quarantine blues. I understand, no problem. Who else did we do today? We did Mr. Mohawk, which I'm going to call Romeo Lee. Hello, Marge. That bird is so cute. I'd love Mr. Tough Guy for my brother. So this is Mr. Mohawk, and someone said he's from the 80s. Punk rocker! Do you guys know what punk rocker is? I doubt it. Who else? What else did we do? What else did we do? We did the opera singer with the fancy earrings and the fancy pearl necklace and the fancy ukai. And she's gonna sing la 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 la. You know what? It's not just crazy pictures, we've got a crazy teacher as well. And my favorite, the teacher. This is my favorite. I wonder why. Maybe it's because her face is different colors and she looks really friendly. And I like her. I think I like her as a friend. She's getting ready for the Zoom class. So, not bad for 1 hour. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawings, 5 crazy drawings. Thank you very, very much, Globe Platinum R. Thank you very, very much, Globe. Thank you very, very much, Art in the Park. And thank you very much from Teacher Robert. Again, I have workshops, I think on Friday and Saturday. I'm not sure. You can check it out. Please check out the wonderful artworks in Art in the Park. It's artinthepark.ph, I think. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for commenting. I'm going to find some people. I'm going to message some people and see whether I can give out these artworks. Maybe I'll send them through because I doubt if the post offices are open nowadays. Thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you. Take good care. And God bless you, everyone. Bye. I love you.